Kevin Frazier here on the scene to give you the NBA on ESPN. The Wizards come in looking to put on a show for the fans in D.C. Stack will show us that you got to get up to get down. Watch for the flashbulbs popping. They'll meet the Nuggets. Nene Hilario is another showstopper. You never know how it's coming. You just know it's going to be nasty when he drops it on you. Nuggets, Wizards, straight ahead.
Welcome, everybody. The stage is set right here at the MCI Center in Washington. I'm Bob Fitzgerald with my partner, Tom Tolbert. Tom, you have to be impressed when you look at these starting lineups. Which two guys are going to step it up?
Fitz, I think we got to pay attention to this fella. Jerry Stackhouse is one of the best at finishing around the rim in traffic. It takes great body control and a nice little finger roll for that. On the other side, you've got a great dunker. Nene isn't backing down from anybody. He can answer throwdown for throwdown and come out on top.
Thanks, Tommy. Time to jump it up and let's get going. The Nuggets control the opening tip, and we'll get this one started. To Anthony. Now by Nene. Left side pass. Nene uses the drop step to Miller. Anthony shoots from just inside the line. Book it.
When you're just an average shooter, the extra separation you get from a defender really makes all the difference.
The Wizards have the ball. To Arenas. Arenas takes a turnaround J. A rare rebound by Miller. Batted away. The Nuggets recover it. To Nene. Nene shoots from the post. Not there for him.
That's just right around the spot where they stop being gimmies, and you got to concentrate to knock him down.
Pass caught by Arenas. Brown wants it in the post. Stackhouse shoots.
Roll that replay, please. I got to see this one again.
Miller heads up court. To White. Now right wing. Pump fakes. Miller with a crossover. Jab steps. 7 on the shot clock. The step back J was dropped in by Miller.
So many players only go inside or step way outside to take the three. When you've got the mid-range jumper, you add a whole other dimension to your game.
Nene swatted that one away, and it's his first block of the game. Tipped in by Anthony.
That was a nice finish there.
Just over 3 minutes here in the first quarter. To Arenas. Pass to the paint. Stackhouse shoots from the paint. Not there.
That's one of those shots where everything looks good to the last second.
Skip to Miller. Miller is called for the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
Sometimes you just got to sacrifice your body, but when you draw the charge, it's all worth it.
To Jeffries. Brown is calling for it, and that's his first takeaway of the game.
Now that's how you play the passing lanes on the inside.
Anthony takes the quick shot. Money on the jump shot.
To go inside and make plays like that is the name of the game.
The Wizards are at the controls. To Jeffries. Out on the left. Clock down to 6 to stop the drought. Ripped down inside by Camby. Miller shoots from the top of the key.
A simple but effective pump fake gets him enough room to bury the J. Clever move.
The Wizards take it up. They're shooting 20% from the floor. To Jeffries. Jeffries goes to the hook. Ripped down by Miller. Stackhouse gets whistled for blocking, and that is his first foul of the game. To Camby. Out on the left. For a double-digit lead. No mistaking that one.
Boy, this team is just not missing, and they're pulling away with this run here.
The Wizards are behind here, 13-2. To Stackhouse. Brown uses the drop step. To Haywood. 6 seconds to shoot. To cut it to single digits. Misses the jumper. Deflected. The Wizards will retain possession.
Substitution for the Wizards. Substitution for the Nuggets.
To Brown. Brown is up. Cuts the score to single digits.
No one's going to confuse this guy with an offensive juggernaut, but that doesn't mean you can just take him for granted.
The Nuggets have possession, and they're on a 13-4 run. To Anthony. Anthony takes it in. It's right iron and doesn't fall.
This is not the way you want to start a game. Already playing catch-up in the first quarter.
To Leitner. Leitner unloads from 10 feet out.
That's what the replay is here for. Checking out plays like this.
.46 seconds here in the first quarter. To Nene. Skip to Anthony. To White. He's doubled up. The layup was tossed in by Nene.
That's what's so great about working it inside. You come away with high percentage shots.
28 seconds here in the first quarter. To Hughes. The steal. And that's his first takeaway of the game. Dumps it off. To Anthony. Pump fakes. Received by Skidishvili. The wide open bucket was missed by Skidishvili. Got it off in time, but the buzzer beater was missed by Arenas. There's the horn, and at the end of one, it's 15-6. Leitner throws it in to start the second. To Hughes. Hughes slides in. To Anthony. Pass right side. Skip to Nene. Nene goes to the drop step. The easy dunk by Nene.
Nothing special there. Well, for about 3% of the population. For the rest of us, oh, that was very special.
9-point ball game. To Brown. Brown takes a wide open shot. Nope.
Good looking play coming up here.
And the Nuggets can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that. To White. Anthony is asking for it in the post. Skip to White. To Miller. 7 on the shot clock. Miller with the crossover. Miller commits the charge in. That will be his second foul of the game. To Hughes. Now by Arenas. Count that last jumper by Arenas.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your entire game.
Miller has it. Caught by Anthony. To Nene. Nene pulls the trigger from the high post. Down the hatch.
If this guy wants to take his game to the next level, he has to work on changing that from a lucky shot to a good shot.
The off-the-glass lay-in was cashed in by Stackhouse.
This guy has great offensive awareness, and you better make sure you keep tabs on where this guy is at all times.
Just over 3 minutes here in the second quarter. Miller with the shot. Can't nail the J after stepping back. The rebound pays dividends. Can by Nene.
Way to clean the offensive glass.
Just under 3 minutes here in the second quarter. To Stackhouse. Stackhouse takes it in. Drops it in on the layup. The Nuggets head into the front court. To Skidishvili. Grabbed by Anthony. Anthony from the left block. Misses the jumper. The inside shot was missed by Anthony. To Hughes. Now left side. Brown releases from the stripe.
That's nice. Let's see that one again from another angle.
The Nuggets take it up court and are leading 21-18. To White. Here comes the double team. Keeps it alive. Skidishvili sails in. Made the shot after getting his own rebound.
This is one of those guys they don't run a lot of plays for, but I'll tell you how he gets his points, by getting out there, constant movement, and always hustling.
Arenas brings it up, and he's got 5 assists. To Brown. Brown uses the drop step. Leitner takes it in.
Substitution for the Wizards. Substitution for the Nuggets.
And the Nuggets bring it up. They're shooting 57% from the floor. To Barry. Skidishvili wants it down low. Skidishvili takes a turnaround J. Not going down. Camby is pummeled and will have an opportunity to get 2 from the line.
For the Wizards.
Hughes will leave the floor. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. The Wizards can trim this lead down and bring it close with the bucket here. Arenas glides in, and the ref calls a foul. Leitner looks fresh coming back on the floor. No good, and they don't get the three-point play. All down by Skidishvili. Miller goes with the crossover. The J was missed by Barry.
That one just looked a little off when he released it.
A rare rebound by Miller.
His low post game isn't anything to write home about, so it's not surprising to see him clank that one.
The J was off the mark by Barry.
Boy, he blew that chippy, but I wasn't expecting much more, being that this guy's inside game is well below average.
To Leitner. Leitner shoots from the post.
We certainly can't let this one go by without taking another look.
.56 seconds here in the second quarter. Skip to Camby. To Miller. Caught by Skidishvili. Skidishvili is hacked on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the foul line. Sinks the first of 2. He's off on the second. Ripped down inside by Leitner. It's knocked away. The Wizards were the last ones to get a piece of it before it headed out of bounds.
Substitution for the Nuggets.
40 seconds here in the second quarter. Miller spins to Nene. Nene releases from close range. Rebounded inside by Leitner. Hits it.
That's a big basket that pulls him even.
Miller has the ball. Miller fires from 14. No worries.
Not quite inside, not quite outside. That little shot can cause hesitation with some players.
16 seconds here in the second quarter. To Leitner. Leitner glides in. Rejected hard. We've reached halftime with the score, 28-26. Now that we have a little breather, Tom is going to give us the stat breakdown with Game Track. Take it, Tommy.
Thank you, Fitz. The Nuggets have gotten themselves into a dogfight here today. The stats are pretty even, so it's no surprise this game's as tight as it is on the scoreboard. In the second half, one team's going to have to show they want it more.
That'll do it for Game Track for now. We'll check in to see how it all played out on the storyline at the end of the game. Jeffries throws it in to start the third. To Brown. Grabbed by Arenas. Arenas lets it go from the wing. Controlled by Camby. Miller uses the glass.
Watch how a real man does his thing here.
Good for the three-point play. Arenas brings it up. He's shooting 33% from the floor. To Stackhouse. To Jeffries. 6 seconds to shoot. And the Wizards score. Only a three-pointer separates the teams.
That little 6 to 9 footer should be automatic for NBA players.
To Anthony. Pass to the paint. Rejected. And gathered by Brown. A fast break. Arenas sails in. Finished off the break.
When you're all by yourself like this in the break, the one thing you start thinking is, don't trip.
Miller takes it up, and he's got 9 points. To Nene. Back to Nene. Received by Anthony. Anthony goes to the drop step. Clock down to 6. Anthony puts it up, bounces long, but in.
You have to hit a few of those mid-range ones like that before the D starts taking you seriously.
To Stackhouse. Skip to Arenas. Arenas takes the shot from about 16. Misses the jumper. Miller tries the spin move. Miller takes the quick shot. A rare rebound by Arenas. Knocked off course. And that's his third block of the evening.
He had that block all the way.
Miller takes it in. Swatted. And it's scooped up by White. Pump fakes. White shoots from the post.
A simple but effective pump fake gets him enough room to bury the J. Clever move.
The Wizards have it, but are behind 35-30. To Jeffries. Lob to Haywood. To Arenas. Long range. Can't get it to fall from downtown. The Nuggets could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down. To Miller. Stolen.
Perfect timing and perfect execution to come away with that swipe.
Nabbed by Haywood. Taking the length of the court by Haywood.
He wasn't fooling around on that one. He threw it down with some authority.
The Nuggets work it up. They're shooting 50% from the floor. To Anthony. He's doubled up. Anthony fires, banks it in.
I like his composure. It's not always easy to gather yourself and nail those short J's.
Just under 2 minutes here in the third quarter. To Brown. Here comes the double team. That last fadeaway was good by Brown.
That was a nice finish there.
3-point spread on the scoreboard. To Nene. Nene shoots from the top of the key. Great shot by the second-year man out of Brazil.
He definitely took a big gamble with the mid-range shot, but it paid off.
To Stackhouse. Skip to Arenas. Floats it up. Money on the jump shot.
He's not going to dazzle you with his shot, but he can hit those mid-range J's when he gets his mindset on it.
Just over a minute here in the third quarter. To Miller. He's double-teamed. Fired short by Camby.
That's a shot NBA players don't miss in practice. Once the game starts, it's a whole different story.
To Haywood. They're inside. Haywood uses the drop step.
We got to take a look at this one again. It's all about making plays.
And the Nuggets have the lead here, 39-38. To White. Pass caught by Anthony. Anthony launches from beyond the arc. No way.
They're backing way off this guy. Why? Because he is so unreliable.
Book that post shot by Jeffries. To Anthony. Here comes the double team. Loose ball on the outside after the block by Haywood. To Miller. To end the drought. Nice rebound by the third-year man out of Glenn Academy High School. To Stackhouse. Stackhouse spins. Stackhouse pulls the trigger from the high post. No way, no how. Got it off in time, but the buzzer beater was missed by Nene. We've just finished the third quarter and still anybody's ball game. The score, 40-39. Nene throws it in to start the fourth quarter. To White. Received by Miller. Miller unloads from deep three-point range. Ripped down inside by Haywood. Book it.
If you want to make life difficult for him, you better start off with pushing him out further from the bucket.
Anthony shoots from 13 feet out. It's ripped down by Jeffries. Grabbed by Stackhouse. Stackhouse glides in, hammered, and he'll go to the line. He gets the first of two. He's off on the second. Nice defensive rebound by Camby. To White. Pass caught by Miller. Miller with the crossover. With the jab step. To White. 6 seconds to shoot. Into the low post. Nene with the fadeaway.
You have to improvise in this league, and that's what happens here in this replay. He made the most out of a tough situation.
Arena with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game. To Haywood. Skip to Stackhouse. He's double teamed. Brown shoots. No good from 11.
That's just right around the spot where they stop being gimmies, and you gotta concentrate to knock him down.
To Camby. Skip to Camby. Now by Anthony. 6 seconds to shoot. Andre Miller crosses over. Andre Miller goes glass.
Goaltending. All of the basket will count.
To Stackhouse. Pump fakes. Caught by Arenas. Couldn't drop the open look by Arenas.
You can't fault him since he was wide open, but you gotta think maybe he rushed it just a little bit.
Caught by Camby. White commits the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
That's how you play defense. He saw exactly where the play was going and got in the way.
Jeffries brings it up. To Brown. He's doubled up. Brown puts it up inside. Hits it.
They needed that one. What a nice job of not hanging your heads, keep grinding, and get right back into the game.
The Nuggets take it up. They're shooting 16% from beyond the arc. Anthony crosses it over to Nene. Blocked! And it's loose inside.
Watch this replay. He just shrugged off the contact like it was nothing, then dunked it for good measure.
Arena brings it up, and he's 0 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. To Stackhouse. Now by Arenas. Over to Arenas. Tries the spin move. To Stackhouse.
2 minutes remaining.
Brown with the windmill. Dunks it home.
The defense had the best seat in the house to watch that jam, and watch is about all they did.
The Nuggets, with the score of this trip down, can tie it up. To White. Received by Miller. A difficult shot and a miss by Miller.
A few more feet in, and he would have had a good chance to sink that one.
Skip to Haywood. To Arenas. Arenas crosses over. Gilbert Arenas takes a wide open shot. Arenas, 10 points by the third-year man out of Arizona. Dumps it off. He's doubled up. White fires from the right block. Not there for him.
You gotta knock down those little 6 to 9 footers, Fitz.
To Arenas. Brown gets airborne. Gets his 6th point of the period. He has a total of 12 so far.
No one's gonna confuse this guy with an offensive juggernaut, but that doesn't mean you can just take him for granted.
Of his last 6 shots from the floor. Skip to Miller. To White. Jab steps to stop the drought. Not this time.
He was smart to try to fade away to get himself some room. He just couldn't get it to go.
The shot from near the line is missed by Stackhouse.
It's going to be hard to catch up now. They're going to have to score quickly and then foul immediately.
The Nuggets will take a timeout here. To Miller. Fades. Rebounded inside by Brown.
Timeout, Wizards.
Stackhouse releases from the stripe. Nice defensive rebound by Nene. To White. Grabbed by Anthony. Launches it. Can't stop the run. To Nene. Here comes the double team. Anthony launches from beyond the arc. No one's home. Nene with the personal. That's his first foul of the game. White with the personal. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Sinks the first of 2. He gets them both. Miller unloads from deep 3-point range. Not there for him. There's the horn, and this game is in the books. The final score, 53-45. That was some game. We can't leave without getting the storyline from our own Tom Tolbert. Tommy, it's all yours.
Why, thank you, Fitz. The Wizards just made a determined effort today to take better shots, and it paid off. When your shooting percentage is that much higher, you're going to have an easy day.
Thanks for the storyline, Tom. We also don't want to forget the MVP. Arenas is our ESPN player of the game and winds up with a total of 10 points and 14 assists. Make sure you catch SportsCenter so you can stay on top of the latest news in the sports world. Check your local listings for the correct time and channel. That's on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.